Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of our Persian campaign here in Victoria 2 with the historical flavor mod. We have returned. In the previous episode we didn't do much at all. We mainly sat around waiting for infamy to go down and for random nations to be spared, and we have succeeded in both. We could actually technically take the Greater Persia decision right now. However, I think I will wait it out because diplomacy is easier when you have a low infamy. Oh, nice. Oh, that is really nice, actually. Oh, that is a bit odd, on the other hand. That might be event-related, because I don't think the fact that the Italians just got them in their spheres random. But yeah, I don't see any reason to get a bunch of infamy right now. I'll instead take it when I actually need it. Unless my infamy gets very low. But, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, there isn't much I'm really looking to spend infamy on right now. So I really don't think there's much hurt in just chilling a bit, because we do have some technology to catch up to. Oh, X-rays, excellent. That gives us some nice pop growth. But yeah, we definitely need some military tech before we can start messing around with the Russians and so on. So also, yeah, for a while the Japanese of all people actually ended up sparing the Ottomans, so I was able to kick them out again, and I've decided to try and be a bit more attention-paying human being. So we're going to try and ban them and just kick them out of the Ottoman Empire. I'm tempted on one... Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to spare the Ottoman Empire, because if I did, I'm pretty confident I would be able to form an Arabian puppet state, which would be pretty nice. But if I did spare them, I would be unable to invade them for 5 years. Although then again, if I am going to have a bit of a period of chill and peace, we might as well do that, now that I think about it. I guess I'll want to try and make sure that most nations are opposed or hostile to the Ottomans, so that when I do get that truce and as a result lose my ability to influence them, I will at least, you know, the odds of them being spared by someone else will be lower. So, yeah, let's kick out the Japanese, get some military tech, or maybe if we're going to be at peace, we might as well get some industry. I guess I should just grab good old... I mean, is there really anything major here? These technologies... Wait, can I actually get another focus? I can. Well, definitely we're doing that then. Shit, I should have done that much earlier. Would actually have been quite good if I did that earlier. But yeah, that's basically the current situation. Oh, look at that, we're actually making money. Now, do I lower tariffs, or do I boost or lower taxes on the rich? It's easier to lower taxes on the rich. Then again though, I don't have much faith in my rich people. Well, I never quite understood that, because it seems to me that most of the time when you play Victoria 2, like, I just end up paying for factories myself, and so if the rich people are not actually going to, you know, in a major way contribute to the development of industry, I might as well just tax them to hell so that I can at least pay for it. Because I don't know, is there any like intrinsic value to the existence of capitalists other than the fact that they can pay for factories on their own? Like, I find that money in this game is reasonably easy to come by. Once you exit the early game, that is. Once you get to this point in the game, money is pretty available, if you will. Could have sworn there was like a thing that capitalists did. I guess maybe there are so few capitalists that it doesn't show up. Child labor legal, workman, craftsman. Bonus from coal in the state. There's nothing there about, but okay, let's get some capitalists in the capital. Also, yeah, remember that Tabriz is the capital, not Tehran, because we are a special little snowflake Persia. Always got to keep an eye on these reforms. I wish there was a way you could toggle it so that the game would only tell you when you had social reforms to do, because I don't. Once again, rebels have not been a big issue. I'm really glad we took equality. well, yes and no. I mean, having militancy does allow you to take social reforms, but you can see by the lack of actual political reforms that I haven't really had to bother too much with it. Like, the rebels have not really been an issue. We could suppress the suffrage movement. Yeah, let's do that. I would almost rather have them be rebels so that they would, you know, help out with the militancy. Instead of being actual people in the movements, because I think movements, they shift the opinions of the populace, and I don't need the populace to actually start believing in democracy. That would be a big mistake, because obviously we're not going to let them have any sort of democracy. We're just going to give them token reforms that make them suppressed. Then again, I do want to give them social reforms so that we can get, but once again, it's, you know, gonna want those sweet schools and healthcare. Those are like the two things. And we should probably ban child labor at some point for the same reasons as education is good in general. Machine gun armaments. So we do have the most basic military techs, but yeah, we definitely need a couple of, especially like artillery stuff, strategic mobility to get those digging caps. There are definitely things to do. The French are invading Britain, really? Really? So France and Britain are at war. For some reason that involved the Americans and the Chinese. Britain? Who the fuck are you allying these days, man? Odd. There we are, more influence with the Ataturks. Once again, anyone being sneaky here? No, not really. Away with you, Japan, just don't even think about it. So yeah, I think we'll chill here, and then we'll go back up to 100, sphere them, get some more influence, and take it from there. Oh, I guess it was a colonial conflict specifically. Or shouldn't that have been a crisis? Or maybe I just wasn't notified, I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and sphere the Ottoman Empire, temporarily. Because that lets us do this. We can now form Arabia. Gain some prestige. Arabia is... well, most of it. Oh, really? We even got this chunk of it. Oh, yeah, of course, that makes sense, because I had it in my sphere. Although that makes me think, maybe I should have waited until more of this shit was sphered. Then again, the odds of me successfully doing that, I don't know how big that ever was. Still, interesting thing. So we can actually do systematic extermination. I don't have my culture change mod installed, but I'm not really in the mood for cultural genocide in the States anyways, because I feel like we would lose too much pop. And these are Iranian people, you know, well, not the Turks over here, but, you know. Honestly, if the game was the way I wanted it to, I think you should be able to accept these cultures. Because, you know, surely there's some nationalist agenda that would allow for that. What might make a sort of cruel sense, though, is, look at that, English people in Sudan. Yeah, there we are. 84% English. GG. What might make a sort of sense... Oh, so yeah, modest Sudan is waging war for independence, and they have a state that's basically completely English. And Denmark is... yeah, this is a weird word. Yeah, as I said, what might make a sort of sense, though, is actually killing off people in our colonies, which for me implies Persia, Iraq, and Uzbekistan. Because if I do that, I might get a big enough percentage of admin or bureaucrats to make these places into a state, and it would give some room to in these RGOs, so that we can maybe encourage more immigration to these quote-unquote colonies. So it might be one of those rare cases where like genocide in Victoria 2 actually makes a bit of sense. Because these random colonial states, like, I'm not sure how much money they're strictly speaking contributing. Yeah, as I said, I don't want to kill the Sindhis though, that would be a complete waste, because this place is never going to be a state. Nor do I even want to permanently keep it under my empire. But that would mean giving up 700,000 people. And make it a vassal instead, which just would not be optimal. So I don't know, maybe we'll do it later in the game just for the sake of memeing, but right now I feel like it might be a bit too... yeah, I don't know. It's too... like, I still have land I want to conquer, so we would kind of be shooting ourselves in the leg a bit too hard. Anyways, let's add Bulgaria to our sphere, which and they asked me for an alliance, and so I was like, well, do you not have any friends? And Leia's like, no friends. Ah, let me be your friend then. So I swooped in, and now we're buddies. Yeah, I should probably remove the Turks from my sphere of influence, just so that I can wage war on them in the future. So a bit of a lame thing, you know. I have to pay to infamy for that. But I don't know, I think of it as paying to infamy to get this Arabian puppet state. And I think of that as worth it. So, yeah, let's... where is the button? There it is. Go away. Claim Bahrain, Qatar. No, we'll wait. Once again, there's no rush to do that. I should probably start working on some military technology though. Let's do that. Just so that when we will start plotting war against the Ruskies, we can actually get some stuff done. Fuck. The Russians have invaded the German Empire. There is no way I can fight Britain and Germany right now. Because I'll face the full force of the British Raj. No, we're just gonna have to cancel and hope that the Germans will ally us again after the war. Fuck. Then again, the Germans are actually winning. That is quite something. And now the British want access. I will actually give it to them, even if I kind of want to be buddies with the Germans. Just because presumably that might, you know, make them less aggressive towards me. Also, yeah, Romania did some bull crap. Will you be my friend? Yes, he will ally me again. Yeah, I was not going to join some crap war against Romania or whatever. Oh, there it is. The war is over, and the Germans won. Did they ask for anything? I didn't actually pay attention. Fuck, will they ally me again though? That's the big thing. Yes! Oh, that's so close! What the fuck? Oh! Ah. Okay. That's a bit like nerve-wracking. But yeah, okay, our gamble worked. I still think that was... I'm getting a bit regretty here. Because of course we might have been able to get land in that war, but once again, I don't know. The idea of fighting the British in India, and especially fighting both of them at the same time, I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't know, I'm still really just hoping that this alliance will come to an end at some point. But of course that is another just gamble on a long list of gambles. But yeah, then again though, I'm pretty confident that the fact that I had low infamy was a important factor in ensuring that I was able to regain that alliance with the Germans. Once again, didn't pay attention, but that usually is a thing. Like infamy does affect your ability to get alliances in this game. Also, yeah, we're starting up some machine parts and electrical gear factories. I think I could build something else. Yeah, telephones. Let's begin the Persian telephone factory. World famous. These factories are a bit hit or miss. I find that in the base game they're very good, always, basically. But in these mods they seem to be a bit more random. Sometimes they can rake in the cash, but sometimes they're complete just failure. It's like general, like Victoria 2 bullcrap. Like it's hard to know why and where and how, etc. But wait, why are these not getting built? Yeah, I was about to say, look at us upgrading these railroads multiple times, but no. Because this is me, like I've been investing in this guy, but I guess maybe he has to pay for the resources or something, and he's incapable of doing that. I'm not actually sure how that works. The Colonial Exposition, bloody awesome. And now the Germans are at war again. Yeah, you can't get a break, can you? Ah, no, it's the Magyar. Magyarország? No, Zog. Actually, I don't remember. And I think I barely, I basically didn't know. Oh, you're taking Vojvodina? Yeah, you are. Because interesting, because I noticed that the Serbs have actually been doing, the favorite Serbian pastime of making this land Serb. They've been very hard at work. Okay, assimilation rejection here, but still, it's a lot of fucking assimilation going on here. Like Novi Sad, that definitely starts out as a majority Magyar province or Hungarian. Pančevo will often end up German in the end of the game, but I guess because the Austrians got fucked, I still never quite was able to wrap my head around why the Magyar rose up. Once again, I would assume there's some sort of event chain going on that I just don't know about. Also, yeah, we have quite a nice tax policy for our people. Might even be able to afford to chill with the poor a bit. Yeah, I don't know. Comment section, like, am I being crazy here? Like, is this a very bad policy? Because I'm basically just tariffing the hell out of everything, but in return I'm able to lower taxes quite a bit. Oh yeah, we are lowering like madmen. I mean, yeah, taxes is a relatively small part of my income. These glorious tariffs, that's where the cash is coming. And our industry is, well, yeah, we have to pay some stuff for it, but it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty profitable, it seems. A lot of it anyways. Yeah, there's a couple of ship factories that we have to spend a bunch on investing in, but then again, I'm pleased with the development. Yeah, but things have definitely slowed down a bit since those glory years in the early campaign. Closing in on 1900 here, and we haven't really done anything for quite a while. But that's the way of Victoria too. We're getting low on infamy though, so we can soon start getting these decisions done. I think I'm spamming army tech count now, and I think I'll continue doing that up until the truce. Are you losing Germany? How are you losing? No, you're not losing. Well, no, yeah, it's just being retarded. Let's send all our army into northern Italy. Is Munich being occupied? Well, I guess we shouldn't care about that. I just oh, excellent. But in all serialness, though, wait. Oh yeah, never mind. I was just derping. Yeah, it's the same war. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so Hungary pieced out, or they pieced out Serbia, and now the war is just sort of about nothing essentially. Oh, Germany, fucking Großdeutschland. I don't know if that's well. Actually, no. This is actually kind of a smart decision on their part. Look at them fucking assimilating. Yeah, they're currently having a policy here to remove the Italian core. Fucking Deutschland in this playthrough, man. This is insane. Yeah, they're gonna conquer Venice. That's awesome. Veneto? That's yeah, Veneto. I mean, what else would it be? I don't know. God, I wish the Germans would just donate Transylvania to the Hungarians at this point. Get themselves a nice, proper Hungarian puppet. I mean, they're both in the same sphere, so, they should be able to cooperate on that, but no. Such are not the gameplay mechanics of this game, and so we shall endure. Okay. So I'm currently very confused. I literally just loaded the game back up because I went out of the game to do some experiments because I have no truce with the Ottomans. I noticed like, I can spare the Ottomans. It's like, what? Why can I spare the Ottomans? Oh, it's because I have influenced them. Well, I can't do that if I have a truce. Oh, but I have no truce. And so I started a new game as Britain, and then I cancelled the sparing of Belgium, and lo and behold, no truce was formed. So I don't know if my game is bugged. It's I haven't fucked with the files at all. There's no culture change mod installed because I didn't feel like I would need it for this playthrough, and I'm very lazy, so I can't be bothered to update a mod unless I have to. And yeah, I mean, I did decide that I thought that those levels of quote-unquote culture change for colonies is too OP. So I decided against including that, and it made sense with, I don't know, I'm sure I've explained this crap before. But as I decided in this campaign that killing off all non-Persians would be suicide, because Persians are only 27% of the population, so we would kind of get fucked if we did that. Like unlike the Hungarian campaign where we could easily get those pops back from colonizing, and the Hungarians are, you know, there are Hungarian minorities all over the crowned lands of Hungary. So even if you kill off a lot of minorities, there's still a lot of accepted pops lurking about to fill the jobs in the factories and so on. Not so much for Persia, sadly. That's of course because we have blobbed quite hard, but still, it's the same fundamental concept applies. But of course the implication is that we can actually invade, Turkey, the Ottoman Empire. No one's friendly with them. They have no friends except for... They have no friends. They only have puppets, which are basically people they have forced to be their friends. And everyone knows that that does not count. Who knows, maybe the Germans would join. I don't know. Fuck, this is... Okay, I was actually kind of like, oh yeah, go Germany. But at this point it's just gotten insane. Like, dude, you got a cheerleader blobbing. Like, I don't know. Go spam the HFM developer on Reddit and tell him, like, maybe Germany should not get cores on Croatia when they integrate Austria, because maybe that's a bit like, I don't know. Like whoever made the decisions programmed it so like Galicia, Lodomeria and Bukovina go independent. But for some reason, Croatia becomes a core, so I don't know. But yeah, the other thing that was confusing me is that Romania has gained Moldavia back, or Moldavia. There's a difference. Well, I guess it's called Bessarabia, but isn't this Moldavia and then this is Moldavia? I forget. I remember being called out on that once. Because I think that the name of this province is different from the nation that exists in this province today. But it's similar, and I remember always calling it Moldavia. But then a friend of mine was like in politics class back in high school, he was like, what are you on? Why are you on about? That's not how you pronounce that. But of course now I don't remember what the actual name is, but whatever. Maybe some of you guys will understand what I'm talking about. But the point is, I have no idea how Germany got this. I actually went back and checked my recording. And I saw nothing. Basically, I was, you know, the last time I looked in this general part of the world, I forget what I was talking about, but you know, I'm sure it wasn't very important. But at some point, you know, I went in to fuck about with my industry and my politics and stuff like that, and then I got back and bam, Romania has gained this province. I have no idea how that came to be. I support it, of course. Like, if it's an intentional mechanic, it's awesome. But if it's some fucking spooky magic, then I do of course not support it, like at all. Yeah, we're not going to spare the Ottomans again, because I did take the infamy hit for, you know, removing them from my sphere. Which I did. I don't know if I showed that or not, but I did. Also, that's another thing, I'm pretty sure you only get one infamy? Once again, I don't remember in this campaign, but I could have sworn it was always 2 infamy. I guess we can have a look at some other spelling. Spherlings, where art thou? Abyssinia. Doesn't say it, does it? Yeah, look at that, lose 1 infamy. Was it always like that? Could have sworn it was 2 infamy. So now I'm tempted to remove some nation from my sphere of influence just for the sake of testing whether or not I... No, fuck off, I already tested it. No, I'll not test it. I'll test it maybe at the end of the game. Because if it's a bug, it's not like I'm above abusing it a bit. But yeah, I don't know, stuff is happening. I don't even know if I need to spend my influence on something, because I want to get rid of that pop-up. It's not like I'm going to... Yeah, I mean, Japan, go away. I don't think the Americans have shown any real interest in the Ottoman Empire so far. So yeah, we can invade them. But then again, I need my infamy, because I'm about to spend 15 infamy on decisions, so... That'll immediately bring me back up to 20 something, so that's no good. But yeah, placing this on. Wait, have you made Syria a state yet? No, you have not. Ooh, spicy. So of course the question is, should I do the thing where I liberate country? No, that would not be infamy efficient, because that would be 12.1. Once again, 12.1. could have sworn I've read every changelog of this mod, but that 20.5 surely it was before. I don't remember. Still though, it's a bit like, what's going on here? But yeah, 12.1, so that would be 17.1, which is more than 11, which I would get from just taking it the other normal way. Of course, I would probably have to fight the Ottomans straight on, because if I call in Germany in such a war, I'm sure they would just end the war before I was able to actually... before I'm able to add more war goals and stuff. So I don't think I want to do that. So yeah, I guess we're just going to continue doing nothing. Just get our military tech up, get those artillery techs, you know. Build military, obviously, is another priority. I think that's balanced. Yeah, that adds up. Sweet. Oh, we might actually have a breakthrough here in Oman. Cancel every other influence. Yeah, we got Xinjiang, by the way, so I guess I don't need to pay attention to that anymore. We're just... no, I think we're gonna barely get banned here. Yeah, fuck me. Well, there you go. Well, I didn't get banned technically, but, you know, it didn't work. Right? What? No! Assassination of the Shah. The glorious Nasr al-Din. Well, I guess we might as well read it. On the cursed morning of 1897, Nasr al-Din was assassinated by Mirza Reza Kermani, a follower of Jamal al-Din al-Afghani, when he was visiting and praying in the shrine of Shah Abdul Azim. It is said that the revolver used to assassinate him was old and rusty, and had he worn a thicker overcoat or been shot from a longer range, he would have survived the attempt on his life. Shortly before his death, he is reported to have said, "I will rule you differently if I survive." What are you on about? I mean, yeah, this will remove Silver Age. You're literally talking about removing a good thing, extra tax, extra research, extra everything. Fuck, rip. Well, I guess we'll celebrate by increasing healthcare, but still, that's annoying. Army, population growth, thank you. Yeah, keep spamming this shit, I think. Kind of in the mood for some more of these defense systems as well. Gonna wanna, well, I guess, no, we're already building that, fuck that. Do artillery instead, actually. And then just straight up build some artillery. Artillery is the key to the late game. And we shall use our keys to open many doors to glorious nationalism and memes. Also, who is fucking with me? Italy? But go fuck yourself, Italy. I grant thou permission to fuck thyself. Aha, glorious Serbia. Join me. Together we shall remove kebab. From east and west, Serb and Persian together. Yes. Also, Argentina became an absolute monarchy and kicked me out, so... I mean, there you go. Interesting stuff, that. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Holy fuck, yes! So, the Russians are now allied to France. Who did the British ally? No one. Okay, yeah, well, no, yeah, we're still allied to Persia. This is our chance. Fuck, when is the truce with the Germans over? 1900, yeah. That's not too far away though. Okay, yeah, no, I think it's definitely time to start claiming shit. So let's do this. Let's start with the quote-unquote chill one. We'll claim Bahrain, Qatar, or Qatar as I think it might be pronounced, and then we'll do the proper one, Greater Iran. Iran has been historically humiliated by other powers, not least with the treaties of Golista and Turkmeniche. The lands on the fringe of Iranian control fell to our enemies or to anarchy, and our lands were taken away. It's now time that to brush away this humiliating treaties and return the Iranian people and the Iranian lands back to our control. Is that correct? It's now time to brush away this I don't know. It's not for me to judge. bad grammar, because I'm the lord of bad grammar. But there we are. So that'll piss off the neighbors. So please, chill, Russia. You know, let's not. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Ottomans did not like that. I don't think we got any claims on the Ottomans though. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at these borders. Well, of course they're not our borders yet, but they are our potential borders. Like, I really like this. So yeah, we got a claim on Kuzil-Su. We did not actually get claims on all of Kandar. Well, I guess we got a course on the, you know, reasonably Persian part of it. Also, yeah, this province has actually been turning actual Persian. Is it because of assimilation? No. I guess maybe there are just so few people here that Persians have migrated. I don't know. I could have sworn that was majority Turkmen in the beginning. But yeah, it's kind of neat how these cores don't actually match up with the states themselves. So you can get these kinds of really sweet custom borders, if you will, that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise. So, because there's this decision at the end of the war. I mean, I guess we could technically annex all of North Caucasia and Georgia. And to be fair, there's definitely an argument for doing that. Especially if we would want clean borders with the Ottoman Empire later on. But then again, I'm not entirely sure how clean our borders with the Ottomans are ever going to be. I feel like they're always going to have to be a bit derpy. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to start if I'm even going to set it as a goal to try and annex Adana, Diyarbakir, Van, etc., or just focus on Syria, and who knows, maybe even Palestine and Jordan. Then again, the borders will be a bit like whoop up there and whoop up over there, and then Turkey will basically have their modern day borders, which is not optimal. Once again, fuck Victoria 2 for not letting you take individual states. Such a cancerous and bullshit system. Honestly, whoever Paradox designed that, I mean, I guess we should respect retarded people, but there's a limit. Really cruel jokes aside, yeah, sorry about that, I think we'll end the episode. So yeah, thanks more for watching, and until next time, bye.